the essence of the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent.
How many men have children and the children never meet their father? See, you created a void in that child because you are a part of that child.
Black power! Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Are you feeling fatigued and can barely make it through the day without some type of caffeine?
Are you on a journey of healing your body but need a little help?
Then alkaline water is what you really need.
Alkaline water has many benefits. Alkaline water can help restore pH balance in the body. Consuming beverages such as soda and coffee can make your body acidic.
Did you know that too much acid in your body has been linked to an anemia, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, autoimmune disease, chronic pain, and other chronic conditions like gout and arthritis?
Those who use alkaline water have reported increased energy levels, clearer skin, reduction in inflammation, better digestion, and many other health benefits. I've used alkaline water for years, and it's been instrumental in sustaining my health when I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis.
Are you ready to take responsibility for your body's health?
If the answer is yes, then our alkaline water is just what you need. Bring your own bottles. It's only $3 for each gallon. To place an order or for more information, you can reach us at 773-846-3091. Thank you in advance for your support.
Hi, my name is Sister Ebony Stevenson. I am your announcer for today. Welcome to the Toma Nation's weekly Sunday worship service from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. every Sunday at 616 East 71st Street here in Chicago, Illinois, and also live on Facebook. If you would like more information, you can reach us at www.facebook.com/TomaNation2 or give us a call at 773-952-8302. Now I am going to recite our opening. In the name of the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent, the one who directs the sunships of millions and trillions of years, and the one who made time the seed of the universe, known among the ancient Kemites or Egyptians as Amun-Ra and Aten, among the Hebrews as Ansar, Yahweh, and Elohim, among the Christians as Lord, God, and Jehovah, among the Muslims and Islamic world as Allah, the one God, among the Rastafarians as Jah Rastafari, among the Yoruba tribes of West Africa as Odumare, Eshu, and many other Orisha names. I bear witness that all of these names refer to the same one, Almighty Spirit, and it is to that essence which I give reverence and to whom I submit. I boldly proclaim that we, the descendants of those black men and women who survived the transatlantic slave trade, are the Lost 13 tribe, born in North America and are of a Nubian Kemetic lineage. I further proclaim that the blood of all the nations of the earth flows through our veins. I greet you in the ancient but holy words of peace, Hotep, Shalom, Assalamu Alaikum, Habaragani, Alafia, and Ashe. Now I am going to recite the 13 points of what we believe and know. Number 1. We believe and know that we are not to repeat the mistakes of the past prophets and messengers of the Almighty Creator of the heavens and earth. Number 2. We believe and know that we can only establish an economic base through the application of the knowledge of self and the incorporation of the ideologies of the Honorable Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Mahatma Gandhi, and Ben Ami. Number 3. We believe and know that the prophets and messengers of the Holy Bible, the Holy Quran, and the Kemetic Holy Books were all black. Number 4, we believe and know that Jesus Christ of 2,000 years was and is a black man. Number 5, we believe and know that the knowledge of the Almighty Creator goes beyond books written by the prophets and messengers of the Almighty Creator. Number 6, we believe and know that in order to promote and coordinate unity, we must first recognize and accept the uniqueness of being able to worship our Creator, regardless of religious denomination, name, title, ritual, particular dress, or holy book, as long as it recognizes the Almighty Creator of the heavens, earth, and the universe as supreme. Number 7, we believe and know that it is impossible to tell the truth without exposing the wicked governments of the world. Number 8, we believe and know that the United States government, in collaboration with other European nations, have a denial objective to exterminate dark-skinned people of color off the earth through the act of genocide. Number 9, we believe and know that some of the most effective methods that are being used today are AIDS, birth control, alcohol and drug abuse, vaccinations, gang and domestic violence, systematic elimination of trauma centers, the public school system, and public aid within the black communities of America and the world. Number 10, we believe and know that the last trick that Satan is playing on us is the dividing of us by our religious differences, religious gangbanging. Number 11, we believe and know that the conflict between the various religions are comparable to the conflict between various street gangs within the inner cities of America. Number 12, we believe and know that the war on drugs and gangs is a diabolical plot to disarm the black community of weapons, break up the black family, withdraw our constitutional rights, also kill and incarcerate young black males under the undercover code name April 2029. And number 13, we believe and know that every letter, shape, sound, and numerical value contains esoteric information that completely transcends the specific contextual meaning of the word. Our purpose: to bring about the growth of a righteous community in accordance with the laws of the Creator of the universe, under the leadership and guidance of Brother Minister Raheem Quasad Oxen, to provide solutions to the social and economic ills that plague the communities of urban America. Our goal: to re-educate and retrain youth and young adults to develop positive moral values as an alternative to delinquent behaviors, because you can't rebuild a community and not rebuild the minds of the residents of the community to meet the responsibilities of maintaining the community's image. Our mission: to enhance the economic development of our communities by establishing businesses, real and personal properties, thereby creating jobs and/or entrepreneurship training programs that will reverse the concept of leaving the community to buying back the community. Our motto: let your light so shine before men that they shall see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Now we're going to recite our salute to the red, black, and green flag. Everyone put your right fist in the air and repeat after me. Here's to this flag of mine, the red, black, and green. Hopes in its future bright, Africa has seen. Here's to the red of it, great nations shall know of it. In time to come, red blood shall flow of it. Historians shall write of it, this flag of mine. Here's to the black of it, 400 million's back of it, whose destiny depends on it. The red, black, and green of it, oh flag of mine. Here's to the green of it, young men and women shall dream of it, face shots and shells for it, maidens shall sing of it, waving so high. Here's to the whole of it, colors bright and pole of it, pleased is my soul with it, regardless of what is told of it. thanks to God for giving him this great flag of mine. Please keep your right fist raised high in the air as we sing our Black National Anthem. Black power, black power, black power. Black power is the power to define, develop, and defend that which is in the best interest of Black people.
All right. Greetings. I'm Brother Minister Raheem Kased Aten, founder of the Temple of Mercy Association, aka Toma Nation, along with the co-founder, Minister Omari Jahi Aten, and the first lady of this movement, Sister Makita Aisha Aten. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Toma Nation, aka Temple of Mercy Association. And we just want to welcome you into this broadcast during the month of January, which happens to be a month where we'll be experiencing an inauguration of a new president of the United States of America, Donald Trump. But also during this month, Toma, as usual, if you've been with us for at least 2 years, know that we start on our prescribed readings. The first one at the beginning of that particular year being Gandhi, the man. And one of the main reasons that we chose Gandhi, the man, was because when we decide that we're going to recognize any individual that helped us as a people fight our state of oppression and fight those who are responsible for us being in it. That individual, if they had a leader over them or someone that inspired them to do what they did, then we'll go and deal with that particular person who they got their inspiration from. And this month is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, but yet Martin Luther King got his strategy for nonviolence from watching the strategy that Mahatma Gandhi used in India. Not only that, his economic plan to put monies back into his own people, the Indians, was a great plan, all the way to the point that he ran the British out of his country because his people were beginning to be more British than the British. And so we look at that because we in America have similar challenges. And Martin Luther King Jr., using the nonviolent method of Gandhi, made a few gains, but he also made a few enemies among Black people. We, some of us, including myself, even though I was a child at that time, don't 100% agree with the nonviolent method. And that's why we are an all-inclusive Black conscious righteous movement, because we take the good that helps us in our forward motion in 2025 to get things done for our people and not make the mistakes of the past messengers, prophets of God. So that is one of the things we're going to be studying this month. The book is called Gandhi, the Man. Now, I want to talk to you all about a few things that I just have to get out. And I don't want you to forget that Donald Trump said, "Make America great again." I don't want you all to forget that. And I want you to know that when they're saying make America great again, anything that he put in place is not specifically for Black Americans. It is specifically for white Anglo-Saxon, Protestant, redneck, Southern crackers. Just being honest with you. And if some of it helps you too, good. But you're not the person or persons or people that he's looking at when he says, make America great again. You may benefit from a little of it, but not much. When he ran 8 years ago, I forgot what year it was it 2020? When he won the presidency? If you find out, let me know. But when he ran then and became president, he ran under a number because we believe that every letter, shape, number, numerical value, sound, every alphabet all has a numerical number, and it transcends the contextual meaning of the word. And so he ran under Make America Great Again, but he, being a Gemini, was under the number 11, which represents twins, such as the Twin Towers and things like that. And today, 8 years later, he's running and won under number 11 again, which made me have to come back out and say some of the same things I said in my lecture back then when I was talking about chaos. And they use chaos and fear to blind you as they work out their machinations to do the things that they want to do without getting your consent. And as he did in the past, Trump, as soon as he knew he had won, he started acting as president right then, the very next day. He didn't wait to no inauguration. He put his cabinet together so fast. And if you look at his cabinet, ain't no black people in it. But and 85% of the people in his cabinet are billionaires. Do you think billionaires care about the plight of black people? Just ask yourself that in reality. Stop fooling yourself. Ask yourself that question. If we don't chart an independent course and do for ourselves, we're in trouble in these 4 years. If we come together and chart our independent course going forward, believe it or not, brothers and sisters, we'll be on top. So now, here's what I want to say to us for these next 4 years. When America was great, we were slaves. And even when slavery was so-called over, y'all do this, we still weren't free. And they were still hanging us, lynching us. They were still not wanting to serve us at their restaurants. They were still making us be in top balconies at theaters if they would let us in at all. But we couldn't come in through the front door. We had to come in through the back or the alley to get in. We still couldn't use any washroom we wanted to. We could not get on certain buses. We would walk where we had to go. At certain stores we couldn't shop in. See, and in our rural towns in the South, we were still being lynched and burnt at the stake, and ears and noses and penises and fingers and whatnot was being pickled and put in pickle jars and being sold at grocery stores. Brothers and sisters, white people used to eat us. I know y'all don't like to hear this type of reality because they wasn't going to show you that on Roots. They wasn't going to show you that on Nat Turner. They wasn't going to show you that because you're not supposed to know that. But they know and I know that you ain't going to pickle something and put it in a jar if it ain't being put up there in the store to be eaten. I'm just telling you like it is. And so, brothers and sisters, I want to warn you to eat, if you're going to go out and hang out, to eat at black-owned restaurants. Because if you eat at these other restaurants that are white-owned, you might get some spit or something in your food and don't know it. They have actual people who don't like you, and now because making America great again means them being straight out letting you know they don't like you, you're going to experience that. And if you go to any of those restaurants or any event that's majority white people, you need to go with a minimum of 4 or more people with you. Do not go as a couple. Do not go by yourself. Yes, we're being thrown back into the way it used to be. And it's going to be open and blatant. We have sundown towns like we used to have back then. They're back. Where you couldn't be in certain towns when you're traveling through the United States. And if you're there when the sun go down, you may not be alive when the sun comes up that morning. They have them now again reinstated throughout the United States. But I'm here to tell you that even in your cities, certain neighborhoods are going to be sundown towns again within these years. I'm just letting you know. Did I experience something similar to that? Yes, I did just yesterday. I was on 95th Street in Oakland. We decided to go to a restaurant after I did this memorial at a place called Fridays. When we got there, we sat down. It took somebody 10 minutes to come to our table. It wasn't crowded. 10 minutes. Brother Lamont had to say, hey, are you all going to serve us? Oh, okay. They bought us the utensils. And Joshua, Brother Lamont said, these are plastic spoons and forks and knives. I say, you know, I didn't notice that, but I know at the Fridays we went to in the past, they used to give us real silverware. And he again had to say something. What is this? We want silverware. And they ain't say nothing. They just went and got the silverware and put it on there and took the plastics off. Then I looked on 2 tables of black people. They had the plastic ones and they had to say it anyway. And then I had ordered some cheese sticks. And they bought watered down marinara sauce. Watered down. I'm telling you this now. Because we told the manager all of this at the end. All of it. I ordered a veggie burger. The veggie burgers at the one on 64th and Cicero and downtown, they very juicy. This one was dried out with the chocolate taste too. Dried out. And they bought it to us with a smile on their face. And right then I said, this is the beginning. You all are going to experience this. So you can make in your mind tell you that I'm tripping, but you're going to be the one that look for me and say, you were right. A lot of people missing here in Chicago. There's going to be more people missing. There's going to be more people that's going to show up in the suburb or somewhere else where they didn't live at, because you didn't listen. Eat at black-owned restaurants, but eating out at other restaurants other than that, go as a minimum of 4. Be careful of not just sundown towns, but sundown communities. And brothers and sisters, there was a plan for redneck white people and their families to purchase apartment complexes. All right? And some of us are planning on moving into different complexes or gated communities. But they have a plan that they're moving out of their farms or their little homes, and they're working it out to now move into these complexes, not to live there, but just to be there at certain times so that when the black families move in, they're going to cause all kinds of havoc. If not, making that family be missing. So you're going to be moving into a complex full of Ku Klux Klans. Yeah, you heard it here first. I'm talking about the next 4 years. I'm talking about making America great again by attacking us like they used to. Oh, yes, we were sport and play. That's who we were. And don't forget that Harry Belafonte, before he died, said, in the gun game, we, black people, are the most hunted. And he asked us, preachers, celebrities, sports figures, why are we being mute? That was his question. And he was speaking at the NAACP Awards. None of them could say much. But the ones who did, you heard about them later. What's his name? That played Ray Charles? Jamie Foxx. As soon as he heard it, he started wearing different T-shirts that depicted black causes. Then he started going out speaking at different events dealing with the Floyd, whatever his name was, case with the knee on the neck. And now you see what happened to him, don't you? So what it is that even if a celebrity, same thing happened to Diddy when he started talking about a third political party, an independent black political party. So this is the fear, brothers and sisters, that if you speak out, they're going to come at you. But yes, they did. You got good examples of that. Yahshua, Jesus, they came after him. They came after Yahweh ben Yahweh. They came after Imam Isa. They came after Elijah Muhammad. They came after Noble Drew Ali. They came after Clarence X. Yes, and they still will come after you today. But if you don't look at the examples of those who came before us who were successful, like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and his connection to a higher power, his connection and his belief
of keeping that higher power first and only submitting to it, that's all you got if you're going to win. But we got to tell it. We must tell it. So how do I know that Trump is under 11? Well, he's the 47th president. What's 4 plus 7? It's 11. He's the Gemini, which represents 2 or twins. So he is under that. And he is an undercover racist. I just have to say it. Now, I'm going to say this real quick. Everybody's been getting kind of sick. I've been wearing my mask. I'm telling you all, put your masks back on. They're not going to tell you. Because I told you last year, I told you in 2020, that the following years, they're going to make COVID be nothing but the flu. And they was going to tell you just get your flu shot, get your other shot, and that's it. But during the time of President Trump, when he came in office, they were dealing with UFOs. They were dealing with other beings, either from under the earth or coming from outside of Earth's atmosphere. And they created a thing called the United States Space Force. They knew that this time that it would be a large showing of these creatures or these beings or these ships or these planes. They knew it. Why? Oh, Lord, y'all ain't never heard me say it. But this president is the most dangerous president we have and the most truthful. And because we know under the Honorable Elijah Muhammad that being in our condition, that we represent the chosen people of God, that would be sojourning in a land not their own for over 400 and something years, similar to what happened with Moses in the wilderness, that we would be in this wilderness. And the only backing and hope that we have in this condition to fight back is that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad mentioned to us a wheel, a mother wheel. And that those in those wheels and the baby wheels look like us. And that they are for us. And that being the case, and Donald Trump being so dangerous and diabolical and wicked, they had to start appearing around that time so that they could slow down whatever it is that this devil got against us to try to destroy us. They would rather, brothers and sisters, destroy the planet before they would give it over to us. I'm letting you know that. I know you don't want to believe it, but I'm telling it to you like it is. And so now that Trump's coming back in office, they're showing up more and more and more. Because they, the white man, got to see that we got an army too. Yes, that is the same army that Jesus was talking about in the Bible when he was in the garden and Peter cut off the ear of one of those soldiers. And Jesus said, look, if I wanted to, I can call my Father and he will send legions to destroy this whole situation. So, those same legions that backed Yeshua, those same, they ain't the exact same, they died out as a whole new group. But that same group that showed up when Yeshua was praying 3 times, that same group, when it said he was taken up in the air and 2 men appeared, that same group that appeared before Abraham in the middle of the desert, and it said that 3 people appeared, 3 men appeared, and one was the Lord. Yes, I'm saying that Black people are being protected from mass extermination by these beings that are on these ships. But don't get fooled, because what they did, they decided to let you know about this before it got worse. That's because they wanted to control how we see it. So the first thing they did, they changed the name, not UFO, unidentified flying object, but UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon. They changed the name. Then they called all the so-called people out and had a big old meeting about it. And in the meeting, they started saying it came out the ocean. It came from around here. They're coming from there. But brothers and sisters, I'm gonna let you know that we knew back in the 90s that one day that when this situation was gonna happen, they were gonna put decoys up in the sky so that we won't know what is really ours or theirs. They're doing it right now, brothers and sisters. Now, these little drones, that ain't us. The orbs, ORBS, that's us. The orbs, that's us. The drones, not us. When I say us, I could be saying it in many different ways. One us is they for us as a people, black people, here in the hellholes of North America. Those orbs are of and for us, watching, protecting us, because they want to take us out wholesale now. I'm letting you know this. The guns that were flooding America in our communities, I don't even know what an overflood is. It's a tsunami now. That's what it is. They've been showing you now. They have a helicopter on the west side showing people going in these boxcars, running out with all kinds of big stuff. We never knew what was in them. They're watching. They're giving them to us. And then they're going to decrease employment and stuff like that and make people have to want to eat, and they're going to probably reduce the link, and now more robbery, more stealing, more shooting out of anger, increasing the violence in our communities. More of the Ku Klux Klan going to show up as judges and not care if you know. More of the Ku Klux Klan going to show up as prosecutors and fake public defenders not truly defending you. Yes, it's going to be fake police officers who are really Ku Klux Klansmen, and they're going to be right in your community. I know you don't believe it. You wanted these 4 years. You're going to get it. There's going to be a big smoke screen. And that's why you're going to hear more about the United States Space Force. Because brothers and sisters, what's going to come up is it's not going to be so easy to deport these people that they want to deport. But this is a test run for the portion of black people. I know y'all don't want to hear this. But it's not going to be any black people. It's going to be certain black people that they're going to be removing from their homes. I don't have time to talk about it now, but I plan to go live again to give you the rest of the information. And this virus, I got an article from 2009 about this norovirus, a group of viruses. Don't it sound like another one? Didn't I tell you? I don't care what virus come out. Don't forget the one we had was the Frankenstein virus. And with Frankenstein, they used body parts from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different body parts to make up one. Same thing they did with this other one in 2020. The AIDS is in that virus. Whatever the thing that Black Plague flu back then, it's in there. Everything is in that virus. So no matter what it is, it's going to be a combination or a part of that. This infection causes gastro stuff dealing with your stomach, inflammation of the stomach, the intestines, and the leading cause of it, the foodborne illness, common viruses, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach cramping, chills, headache, low-grade fever. Symptoms begin 1 or 2 days after ingesting the virus. Now, here's something I'm going to read real quick. You get it from people who are already infected with it. You get it from contaminated surfaces. You also get it from contaminated food and water. It sounds more like the same one, don't it? The first thing you should know is that you are more contagious when you have the symptoms, especially the symptom of vomiting. But You're also still contagious a few days after your symptoms improve. But this is the thing, studies have shown that you could still potentially spread this virus to approximately 2 weeks after you feel better and even longer. You got to wash your hands. Wash your hands rather than use hand sanitizer, because hand sanitizer does not work so well against it. You have to wash your hands 20 seconds, scrub them with soap and water. Make sure you wait at least 40 hours after your symptoms stop before you start having food. That's almost 2 days. Preparing food or caring for other people, make sure you're handling and preparing food safely. Also, make sure you're disinfecting your surfaces regularly and that you're washing any clothes that could be contaminated. Guys, stay safe. I want to tell you how the virus and the so-called UFOs are working synonymously with Black men and women who are spiritual, who can put those two together and show exactly where we're going and how we can be what they were watch and pray so that we can be found worthy to escape. That's about all I got to say for you right now. I got out what I could. I got out what God gave me. I am Brother Minister Raheem Kassed Aten, one of God's messengers in this world. I leave you as I greeted you. In peace, Hotep, Shalom, Assalamu Alaikum, Ghani, Alafia, and Ashe. Black Power.
And us for a week worship service. We invite you and your family to join us live every Sunday at 616 East 71st Street at our new time from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. and on Facebook from 12:30 to 1 p.m. If you have enjoyed what you have heard, please feel free to support us with a monetary gift on Cash App at $TOMANATION. Once again, that's $TOMANATION. This will conclude our live stream. The message you have been listening to will continue live here at the Toma headquarters. We thank you, Black family. See you next Sunday. Black Power.
This is the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent.
How many men have children and the children never meet their father?